Speaking. And with that, we're in the lead with our sports games recap. It's time to take our first quarter break. We'll be right back after these commercials.
Teams will be batting it out across 7 games on various platforms.
The best game, and I'm here to witness some of the best plays we have.
Game on.
Game on every Sunday 5 p.m. on Saluran Sukan RTM. Rangkuman perlawanan-perlawanan mingguan Liga Malaysia. Kupasan isu-isu terkini dan perkembangan aktiviti bola sepak tempatan.
Memberi satu peluang baru kepada pasukan-pasukan yang bertanding.
Saksikan aksi-aksi menarik Liga Bola Sepak Malaysia dalam Sekilas Liga setiap Khamis 11 malam di saluran OK dan saluran sukan RTM.
We've talked about the general history of sports video games, from how it has evolved, but what about the world's most beloved sports of all time, football or soccer for some? For our second play of this gaming show match, we talk about why football games are fun.
With an estimated 4 billion football fans around the world, many have experienced the dominance of EA Sports FC and eFootball, formerly FIFA and Pro Evolution Soccer. But before we get into that, let's quickly dive into the history of football games, starting in 1982 with soccer on the Atari 2600. Over time, titles like Sensible Soccer, Actua Soccer, and International Superstar Soccer pushed technological boundaries. In the early 2000s, EA Sports' FIFA and Konami's Pro Evolution Soccer emerged as giants, sparking innovation and authentic experiences. Pro Evolution Soccer, now eFootball, have since strengthened its marketing efforts with ambassadors like Lionel Messi, while FIFA evolved into EA Sports FC, promising realism and innovation. Key elements in EA FC 24 include volumetric capture and Opta Analytics, creating a distinct experience. Player uniqueness and more balanced gameplay redefine the game's strategy. The pacing in EA FC 24 may seem slightly slower, mirroring real-life characteristics thanks to Opta Analytics. While that's great and all, you may be asking yourself, why is there a new football game every year? While the answer can be seen as quite simple, I think the better question to ask is, what is it that makes games like FIFA and eFootball not only work, but thrive year after year? To answer this, we need to understand key factors that contributed to their enduring success. Firstly, realism and authenticity. One of the foremost reasons for the popularity of these games is their commitment to realism. Players, stadiums, and even the minutest details are meticulously recreated, offering fans an experience that closely mirrors the real thing. The ability to control your favorite teams and players in lifelike settings is a massive draw. Next up is the gameplay depth. While accessible to newcomers, both FIFA and eFootball offer a deep and rewarding gaming experience for seasoned players. The strategic elements, tactics, and player abilities create a dynamic gameplay environment where every match feels unique. The depth of gameplay keeps players engaged and coming back for more. And lastly, the social and competitive aspect of the games. These games are designed for both solitary players and social gaming experiences. Whether you're challenging friends on the couch or competing online against players from around the world, the social and competitive aspects of FIFA and eFootball are undeniable. They serve as a platform for friendly rivalries and the pursuit of virtual football glory. Through that competitiveness comes passion and love for the game. passion and love that may even drive you to compete in said game professionally. I mean, don't hear it from me. Hear it from the current Malaysian eFootball champion, Haikal.
Nama saya Muhammad Raika bin Muhammad Noor. Saya mewakili JDT GBX untuk kategori eFootball. So, IGN saya Haikal MY. Saya dah bermain daripada 2018 lagi sampai sekarang. Startednya dari dulu saya main bola yang real punya. So, saya injured. Bila saya injured tu, saya baru start main game bola. So, start daripada situ saya join tournament. Bila saya dapat join tournament, saya dapat mewakili Malaysia. Start daripada dapat wakil Malaysia, saya ke Thailand. Bila ke Thailand, saya dapat mewakili JDT sampai sekarang. So, perjalanan tu agak panjang lah sampai sekarang ni. Untuk kompetitif, saya start daripada 2018 mewakili Malaysia ke Asian Games. 2019, saya dapat tawaran ke kelab Thailand selama 2 musim. Selepas tu, COVID. So, saya fokus online tournament. Then, habis je COVID, saya juara gold medal untuk Commonwealth. Dan habis Commonwealth, saya dapat mewakili JDT GBX sampai sekarang. Untuk training, saya diberi masa selama 8 jam satu hari. Saya akan tak semua masa tu saya habiskan dekat training. Saya tengok video game-game yang sebelum-sebelum ni, saya akan kaji balik semua. So memang satu hari tu saya akan fokus untuk 8 jam.
Haikal stands as a testament to someone who had aspirations stripped away from them, and video games were there for them throughout it all. It just so happened that Haikal was extremely talented and hardworking enough to become the best in the nation. But what makes his story truly remarkable is that it's not just about winning championships. It's about the passion, dedication, and love for the game that has driven him to reach the pinnacle of competitive eFootball. As we look ahead to the release of EA Sports FC 24 and the continued growth of eFootball, we invite you to experience the magic of virtual football for yourself. Whether you're a seasoned player or a newcomer to the game, the world of football gaming is vast and welcoming. And who knows, perhaps a competitive career in football games may be in the cards for you too.
And that's another goal for us, a clean shot at the wonderful world of football games, I must add. Among all the many FIFA games that have come out throughout the year, which entry is your favourite and why?
FIFA 17 probably has to be my favourite as it introduced the Journey, a story mode like game mode where you follow Alex Hunter on his, journey to become a professional football player. The narrative was just so enticing for me.
I heard that publisher Electronic Arts lost the FIFA license. How did that happen?
Well, EA failed to reach a new licensing agreement with the World Soccer governing body, FIFA. To put things into perspective, the relationship started out in 1993 with FIFA International Soccer, so that's a 29-year marriage now quashed. All because FIFA was asking for more money, doubling the fees of what they asked last time.
It always boils down to revenue and payouts when it comes to big companies, right?
For all the good that EA has done with sports games back in the late 90s and 2000s, and 80s even, the company has been, how shall we say, business-minded, especially given the HD era in 2006 as soon as it kicked off. But they always have been, not to say, you know, they've never not been, but it's more to do so with, they're a lot more obvious now, especially from 2007 onwards.
Wasn't that the year that the CEO, John Riccitiello, took over EA, you know, until he left in 2013?
Yes.
Okay, and at this point of time, he's the CEO of video game engine company Unity?
Yes, and I'm sure that someone like him with his business acumen will not make his customers angry over some recent policy changes, destroying all goodwill built up by the company over the many years.
Okay, well, now's a good time as any to take a halftime break. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back after these commercials.
RM39 berbanding 68 pada 2018, Jid.
Mengecewakan ke?
Itulah tu yang kita nak perincikan untuk anda. Jangan lupa saksikan kami dalam Planet Sukan.
Semestinya di TV1 dan juga Sukan 3 RTM. Jangan lupa.
Bersama saya, Andi Indrawani, dalam sebuah program yang akan mencungkil dan menyelami dunia sukan dan para atlet tanah air kita. Kita juga akan bertanya dengan atlet tentang tips latihan, disiplin dan perasaan mereka ketika mewakili negara di peringkat dunia. Kita juga akan bersama dengan pakar di mana mereka akan memberikan sedikit tips nutrisi dan diet serta rawatan dan pencegahan sekiranya atlet mengalami kecederaan semasa dan selepas sesuatu pertandingan. Inilah Apa Khabar Jago.
Apa Khabar Jago setiap Sabtu 9 pagi di saluran sukan RTM.
And we are back. All right, it's the moment that you've been waiting for.
Yes, indeed it is. What is it?
Okay, well, it's the last episode of our inaugural season. And what better way to end this season, our episode, with a proverbial home fun run. And a game-saving three-pointer, a match-ending Hail Mary pass, a career-defining penalty shootout goal.
Yes, we are talking about our top picks for games of 2023, at least until September, because October, November and December haven't quite come and gone yet.
Wow, okay, I'm very excited to find out what we have in store here, so let's roll the clip.
With just a few months until 2023 ends, and this segment being the last for Main Game's inaugural season, we believe it's fitting to bring up the best games you should buy this year. We'll briefly mention Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, and Sea of Stars, since we covered those titles in previous episodes. Our 15-word summary: awesome RPG experiences for all, catering to fantasy, sci-fi, and 90s retro pixel gaming fans. Special mention goes to Hi-Fi Rush, the action game / music rhythm mashup with a cartoony vibe and ode to late 90s and 2000s gaming. And also a big shout out to Street Fighter 6, the best single player and multiplayer 2D fighting game around.
Sweep the leg.
Now for the rest. A Space for the Unbound offers a unique narrative-driven experience set in 90s rural Indonesia, made by Mojiken Studios. The game's narrative explores themes of friendship, school bullying, anxiety, depression, and domestic abuse through its nostalgia-inducing visuals and music, topped out with a reality-warping twist. We also have Planet of Lana, a sci-fi adventure game with lovely graphics and lush narrative, coupled with lovely puzzles. For fans of the Star Wars franchise, you cannot miss Star Wars Jedi Survivor from Respawn Entertainment and EA. Taking place 5 years after the events of Fallen Order, players assume the role of a survivor of the Jedi Purge and must navigate a dangerous and treacherous world. It features intense combat mechanics and an engaging storyline set in the beloved Star Wars universe, and a full-on improvement over its prequel. And if you play it now, it's more or less bug-free and patched up, mostly. Remakes have become increasingly popular in the gaming industry, offering players a chance to revisit beloved classics with improved visuals and gameplay mechanics. In 2023, we're blessed with two: Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space. The former from Capcom enhances the overall gameplay experience for a new generation of survival horror fans, while the latter from EA Motive introduces modern graphics and game mechanics while keeping the fear of space and tight spaces and necromorphs intact. These 2023 games have not only provided countless hours of enjoyment, but have also pushed the boundaries of storytelling, technology, and artistic expression. We have a few more months left until 2023 ends, so here are our upcoming anticipated titles for the rest of the year.
And that was our best games of 2023 so far recap. So, Luis, what are your favorite titles of 2023? I know Starfield has to be up there.
Well, yes, Starfield is definitely one of my picks, as in the first week of it being released, I already put 60 hours into the game. Another pick of mine would be Street Fighter 6. I've really been enjoying Street Fighter 6 since its launch, and although I'm still very much a noob, I've been enjoying the game nonetheless.
I honestly wish I had more time to, at least finish one of these. But I definitely trust your judgment and, of course, Kakuchopuris when it comes to the cream of the crop. Since we're on a competitive gaming bender, I am curious as to what's happening with Leap. It was on the first 2 episodes of main game, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you'd like to share some updates about what's in store in the future.
Well, Leap Season 2 has been confirmed and it will be happening this year during October. But for more details, you can go head over to our site, kakuchopuri.com.
All right, and with that, our sports episode has crossed the finish line. It's already the end of the penalty kick shootout, and we've scored the winning goal. Thank you all for watching. If you want to watch past episodes, do check us out on RTM Click, or you can watch us on YouTube via Kakuchopuri's channel.
And also check out our website, kakuchopuri.com, for updates, reviews of games from October onward.
Also, don't forget to leave a comment on our RTM Facebook, which is Sukan TV RTM, and you can leave any comment of our first season. Of course, don't forget to watch our second season of main game next year. And also, we would like to say thank you so much to Haka for sponsoring our show and hoping for a next season with you guys, okay? And of course, I'm signing off with these words of wisdom: in sports and video games is a thrill of the fight. Rise up to the challenge of your rivals. Watch them all with the eye of the tiger. I'm your host, Aoife.
And I'm your co-host, Lewis.
Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.